The Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons (NPT), signed in 1968 and entered into force in 1970, stands as one of the most significant international agreements aimed at preventing the spread of nuclear weapons and promoting global peace. With 191 signatory countries, including 5 recognized nuclear weapon states: China, France, Russia, the United Kingdom, and the United States, the NPT is the most widely adhered to arms control agreement in history. It is built on 3 interconnected pillars: non-proliferation, disarmament, and the peaceful use of nuclear energy. The first pillar, non-proliferation, commits non-nuclear weapon states and NWS not to pursue or acquire nuclear weapons. In turn, the 5 nuclear-armed signatories agree not to assist other countries in developing nuclear weapons. This measure aims to contain the number of nuclear-armed countries and reduce the risk of nuclear conflict. The proliferation of nuclear arms is viewed as a major threat to global stability. Thus, the NPT's framework seeks to ensure that the existing nuclear powers do not share their capabilities and that aspiring powers are dissuaded from seeking them. The second pillar, disarmament, is a more ambitious and challenging goal. It obligates the recognized nuclear states to pursue negotiations in good faith toward nuclear disarmament. Although critics argue that progress has been slow and inconsistent, disarmament remains a central aspiration of the treaty. It reflects the ideal that, ultimately, no nation should possess weapons so destructive that they threaten the survival of humanity. The third pillar, peaceful use of nuclear energy, guarantees all parties the right to develop and use nuclear technology for peaceful purposes such as energy production, medical treatments, and scientific research. The International Atomic Energy Agency (IAEA) plays a key role in monitoring compliance with these provisions, ensuring that nuclear materials are not diverted from peaceful uses to weapons development. Despite its achievements, the NPT faces several challenges. One of the most prominent criticisms is the perceived imbalance between the nuclear and non-nuclear states. While NNWS are bound by strict obligations, the nuclear-armed countries are often accused of not doing enough to disarm. Moreover, countries such as India, Pakistan, and Israel have not joined the NPT and possess nuclear weapons. North Korea, a former signatory, withdrew from the treaty in 2003 and subsequently tested nuclear weapons, undermining the treaty's effectiveness. Still, the NPT has played a vital role in curbing nuclear proliferation. It has created a global norm against the spread of nuclear weapons and established an international framework for cooperation and verification. Without it, the world might have seen many more nations armed with nuclear arsenals, increasing the chances of catastrophic conflict. In conclusion, the Non-Proliferation Treaty remains a cornerstone of global security. Although imperfect and occasionally strained by geopolitical realities, its principles have helped maintain a fragile but enduring peace. Continued commitment to its 3 pillars: non-proliferation, disarmament, and peaceful nuclear cooperation is essential for building a safer and more stable world.